Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's tutorial, we're going to create a beautiful shoe shop app using Flutter. Whether you're building your first app or looking to polish your UI skills, this tutorial is for you. Let's start with a quick demo of the app. So we have a welcome page, which serves as the welcome screen of our app. Then we have a home screen with a horizontal list of shoes with some amazing animation. Different tabs for shoe collection, bestseller, featured, newest, upcoming. The home screen also have a bottom navigation bar to navigate between our pages: home, favorite, cart, profile. And when you tap on view shoe, it navigates to a detailed page with more information, color selection, and call to action button. We've focused on creating a clean and modern UI. Now let's dive into the code. In our main.dart file, we run our app, which return material app. We set debug show checked mode banner to false. And for home parameter, we have our welcome page. For the welcome page, we start by importing the package and pages we need. In the widget build, we return a safe area with a container as child. We will use the container for linear gradient background. We start by adding a padding to the container. Then we add linear gradient that start from top to bottom to create our background effect. Next, we add a column as child of the container. We make its cross-axis alignment to start, so align logo and text to left. In the children, we add sized box and anther container for logo background with a width and height of 60. The container has overflow box as child so that we allow the text to overflow. Then we add container with a align widget as child so that we position the text as we want. Next, we will add the images just to center widget with image asset as child and a fit of fill. For the width, it's 80% of the screen size. In order to use our assets, we need to import our image folder and uncomment the assets in our pubspec YAML file. Next, we will add our title. It's a simple text widget with text style. We use the same thing for the description text. Last, we create our Get Started button. We start by adding a gesture detector to navigate to home page on tap. He has a container as child with linear gradient decoration. The container has a center text as child. Now let's create the home page. We start by importing the package and pages we need. We have 4 pages, a cart page, a favorite page, a home page, a profile page. Make sure to create the file for your pages. Keep it blank for now. Alright, first create an int variable named _selected_index to track the current selected page, index. Next, create a list of pages and add the imported pages. Next, we will create a function to handle when we change page I. It has an int index as parameter. Inside it, we set state to update the changes, and we set _selected_index equal index. Next, in our init state function, we call update app bar, which is a function that set the system UI mode to immersive sticky. Now let's create the UI. In our scaffold, we set the body to the current selected page. So if the _selected_index is equal to 0, we return the home page. For 1, we return favorite page, and so on. Please note that I already have code the home page. That's why you can see the product slider. Yours should be blank. We will code it later. Next, we create the bottom navigation bar. It requires an item switch, hold the bottom navigation bar item. This last has icon and label. Next, we set background color, elevation, bottom navigation bar type, show selected labels to false, show unselected labels to false, current index, unselected item color, selected item color, on tap function. Next, we add the cart bottom navigation bar item. The difference between the cart and the others is that the cart icon is a child of a badge widget, and we have set the background color to blue if not selected and red when selected. Last, we add the profile bottom navigation bar item. That's all for the home holder page. Next, we will code the home page. For the home page, we start by importing the package we need. We import a costume scroll physics that we use to create our slider, and products data file that contains some example products, and products card file. I have already created the file in separate folder, do the same. Now we start adding the variable. First, we add a int selected tabs we use to navigate between bestseller, featured, newest, and upcoming. Scroll controller to controller the slider. Selected product to know the current product. Then we create a list that contain products data. We get the data from our products data file, which is a class that have 4 static lists. In each list, we have another list that contain the product information like the name, image path, and the price. We have 4 products list: bestseller, featured, newest, and upcoming. Next is change tabs function. It is used to handle the navigation between tabs by setting the selected tabs equal to the new index and jump the slider to the start. Next, in our init state function, we call add listener in our scroll controller. so that we can track the current displayed product. We get the selected product by dividing the scroll controller offset by the width of product card. Now let's start building the UI. We have a container inside a safe area inside a scaffold. In the container, we set the width to infinity, add padding, add our linear gradient for the background effect. For the child, we add a column. The column will have a row as a child. Inside the row, we add an icon button. It's just an icon that we can click. We add another row with 2 icon button. We use 2 row and the fist one with main axis alignment space between to create this effect. Next, we add another row that will hold our tabs. In the children, we use the text button. It's a text that we can click. The onPressed will call the function that we created in the start, change tabs, and the text will have a text style with a variable color, blue when active and white when not. We do the same for the other angles. We only change the change tabs index parameter and selected tabs int. Last, we add a expanded with a list view builder as child. The list view has item builder with context and index as parameter, and return product card, which we will create next. The product card has 4 parameter, is active to check if currently focused, product name, product image, and product price that we retrieve from our data. Let's create our product card, create new file product card.dart. In the file, we add our variable bool as active, string product name, string product image for the path, string product price. The product card return an animated padding with duration of 400 milliseconds and a padding of top 30 and bottom 80 when active, or a padding of top 60 and bottom 110 when not active. In the child, we add a container with padding of 20 all that and width of 250 and a color plus border radius and decoration. Next, we have a column with main axis alignment as space evenly and cross axis alignment as start. In children, we have product name inside a size box, product image inside a center, and a row that contain product price inside a text widget, and a gesture detector used to navigate to the product detail page. For the gesture detector, I have reused the one from welcome page. Back to our home page. We add to our list view builder a controller, scroll physics, scroll direction as horizontal, a item count. For the scroll physics, I used a costume one. I will not go in details about it. You can find the full source code in the description below. With that, only product detail page is left. For the product detail page we start by importing the package we need. Then we have a stateful widget. We return a scaffold with safe area as body that have as child a container. We use the container for the background gradient. We set the width to infinity and padding to 20 all dar, and we add our linear gradient and decoration. Next, we have row inside a padding inside a column. For the row, we set main axis alignment to space between. In children, we have icon button that navigate back when clicked. We also add a badge with shopping bag icons as child. In another container, we have a column as child. In it children, we have a big text for the product title. Then we have image asset inside a center widget. Next, we have a row for the price and the color selector. The price is a simple text widget with some text style. For the color selector, it's a container with a width and height of 30 and a box decoration. The selected one have an icon as child that all. Next, we add expanded. Inside it, a container with a linear gradient and a border radius. Next, we have 2 column dar, the first one for the title and the description, the second one for buy now and add to cart. We use 2 column, so alignment space between them. We use text widget with some text style for title and the description. And gesture detector with decorated container for buy now and add to cart button. That will be all for our shoe shop app. Hope you like it. For any question, feel free to leave it in the comment below. If you're interested in a part 2, subscribe and leave a like.